Resident Evil 5. Okay? This video serves the purpose of basically, I'm just going to tell you everything about the game. Spoilers. The biggest spoilers you could possibly imagine. Every spoiler there is. Okay? That's what my plan is. Okay. Let's get to the ending first. Wesker is the main bad guy in the game. He is the final boss. He transforms using some of the viruses and stuff that they've been developing. The Ouroboros project, which is something new in the game, which is like a bunch of these black little worms. Anyway, he uses that, and you end up fighting on the inside of a volcano, kind of, and you have to run around and shoot him, and eventually he gets knocked into the volcano, and you fly away with Jill in the helicopter, and Sheva too, and I don't remember who was flying the helicopter. One of the ESAA guys, probably Josh or somebody. And yeah, so Jill's in the game. She's like brainwashed, not brainwashed actually. She's got this big, like, cybernetic chest thing that like latches onto her and controls her brain. And she's been locked in a tube. I guess after she fell out of that, you'll see a flashback where Chris and Jill were looking for Wesker, and they found him, and Wesker and Jill fell out of a window. So I guess Wesker took Jill with him after they got up, and he took her to Africa to this research facility and put her inside of a regenerative tube like Vegeta or somebody. And that made her hair get blonde and made her skin get whiter. And then he stuck this thing on her to control her brain and has her fighting Chris. Chris and Sheva have to pull the thing off using quick time events, and that's how you get her back on your side. But she doesn't join you. The game doesn't let you play as Jill in the main game. I can't spoil the mercenaries thing properly because I didn't unlock the other stuff yet. But it looks like you're probably going to get to play as Jill in there, and probably Wesker too. From the silhouettes they show, it doesn't look like there's any. Doesn't look like they have Ada or Hunk or Leon. In the main game, Claire Redfield doesn't show up. Leon doesn't show up. The only people you know who show up are Spencer, who, he owned the mansion and shows Wesker killing him. That's just a flashback. Chris is a character we all know. Jill is a character we all know, and Wesker, like I just said, isn't it? So those are the only familiar faces. The new bad guys in RE5 are Irving and Excella. And once you've beaten the game, you can get you don't have to beat the game first. You just earn money, and you can go in and unlock these little figurines using, not money actually, you earn points at the end of every level, and you earn points for shooting these little blue discs that are like throughout almost every level has a couple. And so I can take a look at all the enemies that I've unlocked. There are lickers from Resident Evil 2 in the game. There's a big ogre-y looking thing like from RE4, but you don't actually, that's just one of the turret levels. You don't actually have a fight with them like you did in 4. So Irving and Excella both die in the game. They're both newly introduced characters, and they both die. Irving is killed by the main characters, and so is Excella, but Excella is kind of sacrificed by Wesker. He makes her transform into this huge Ouroboros monster. Once you've beaten the game, you can unlock extra costumes. for Chris and Sheva. Chris's is like a ugly ass zebra striped safari uniform. He's got like his hair is like silverish and he's wearing sunglasses. It looks really 1995 and really tacky and stupid. And Sheva has this like Beyonce looking gold 70s clubbing outfit, kind of like a skirt and some high heels sandals and halter top or whatever, and short gold hair. So it's kind of cool. Her third one I didn't unlock yet, but it looks like it's going to be something African themed. And Chris's third one is most likely going to be his raccoon, his stars uniform. You can also unlock filters, which change the colors of the screen. You can get like a monotone and a red one, and there's one more that I didn't get. Mercenaries mode lets you play as a bunch of different characters. There's 3 versions of Chris, 3 versions of Sheva for those outfits. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4 other silhouettes here. It looks like 2 females and 2 males. So it could be 2 versions of Jill and 2 versions of Wesker. It could be 1 Wesker. I have no idea who these are. It could be, there could even be a Leon. I don't know. But as far as I know, nobody's revealed that yet. But I don't like to get spoilers myself, so I'm not gonna go looking. I'm gonna unlock it myself. I'm just making this video because I know some people really love to find out everything about the game before they've played it. The areas in the game, you start off in a village, you go into the wetlands. I think you go through the mines first. Yeah, and then you fight this big bat, and then you go into the marshlands. That's when you see all the like traditional African like tribal warrior zombies. That's kind of cool. And then you go from there into some ancient ruins, I believe. And inside of those is a like research facility. When you come out of the research facility, I think there are more ruins. Then you end up on a big cruise ship, and then from the cruise ship you go for the final boss fight, you go to a volcano by helicopter, I guess. Is that how it was? Yeah. Anyways, so there's not actually that much stuff to spoil in the game, so that's about all I got to say. I'm curious to see what's going to happen next, because it seems that the company Tricell has taken over for Umbrella. Wesker appears to be dead. The other characters introduced in the game are dead. This time Wesker died in the volcano, so I don't think he's going to be coming back. I think that they've done away with him now. Whatever company Ada was taking her, I believe Ada did get away with the virus in 4. I can't even remember now. But she's likely to have given it to Tricell or somebody. And so I think most likely Tricell will be the bad guy for the next game. I'm kind of tired of these plagas. I hope we get back to more like stuff like the G virus, where the characters are. I just like the monster designs that came with the G virus much more than these plagas, centipede looking stuff. So that's all I gotta say, and let me know what you think is gonna happen next in the series. Okay? Peace.